I think that might be the end. Please be the end. Yes, thank God. I don't think my voice could handle anymore. Oh my God. Don't say you love me. Oh. She would totally romance Verdugo. Oh my God. I know. I do. Bad. Oh shit. Well, I gotta get to a point where I can save, right? Get this down here. Wow. How you been? Can't complain, Ash. Shit. Guys, I gotta stop. How was being Lord Saddle's bitch working out for you? Been a few setbacks, but nothing I can't handle. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time until what?
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Oh, damn it. Keep doing that. Umbrella? Wait a second. You mean that company that caused a Raccoon City outbreak? You work for them? I said forget about it. What are you gonna do if I refuse? Throw me overboard? Use your bargaining chip? I don't think so. You're not as dumb as you look, Ash. I should return the compliment, Clow.
I see you've honed your skills.
I like a woman with some fight in her. Do you really? No. Leon's not gonna let you get away with this. You know that, right? Ah, Leon. My old comrade. He hotter than you, for starters. Wait, old comrade? You know him? Leon and I, we go way back. Didn't he tell you? We haven't talked about you. Let me guess. You never asked who kidnapped you. Yeah, basically. Same old Leon. Guy is the imagination of a rock. Not very talkative. I'll give you that. At least he's not a lying, scheming asshole like you. Can I say? Sometimes you have to crack a few eggs if you want to make an omelet. Someone who literally had an egg hatch inside of him. The metaphor is both bland and offensive. Makes you feel better. We're like two peas in a pod. It's equally dull, and now I'm also confused. I'm a carrier like you, but unlike you, I was worth the good stuff. I guess you got the dominant strain. So you know about the types. These big ears have to be good for something. Not that I really know what the difference is. Is it like taking steroids?
Now we're talking.
It's even better than that. Level or control, the raw power. It's everything I need to chart a new course for this world. Yeah, everybody wants to rule the world, but how do you know Saddle's not just gonna kill you once he gets what he wants? Saddler might think he's in charge, but he's small time. Petty crook with a god complex. He doesn't have what it takes to enact real change. I just need this chapter to get to the point where I can save, and not to the point where I accidentally load again. You do realize they could totally repeat that to Saddle and throw you under the bus, right? By the time you get the chance, they'll already know he's been played. I guess that means you're cool with me recording this conversation. You know, for posterity. The hell did you just say? Relax, princess. Just try and... I said that. Just trying to have fun. Enjoy your smart mouthing while you can. After a few minutes of awkward silence, Cloud brought the boat to a stop and hoisted me into the arms of some goon. Take her to a holding cell and wait for further instructions. Got it? Si, senor. Be sure you don't break anything on our little porcelain doll here. I don't want Saddler giving me shit, but if you gotta be a little rough, by all means. Can't wait for somebody to beat your ass. Well, Kit, it was nice catching up. But this is where we part ways. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you down the road. Yes, I'm not drunk. I'm not. I have to be able to read this. Adios, Clow. I'll save a spot for you on the train to hell.
Come on.
Just so you know, it's Krauser. Now get her out of here. Krauser? Krauser? He took 3 characters out of his name and called it a day? I don't know why, but that pisses me off a lot. Señor, un momento. Tengo una pregunta sobre los beneficios de mi seguro. Wait, so he said something about... Señor, wait a minute. Something about, his money, I think. I'm pretty sure he's asking about his money. My man, I don't hablo español. Comprende? Take it up with Seth. Later. Krauser drove away, leaving me alone with the goon. Aw, poor baby, hung out to dry. You can fix that. Always gotta watch your back. Alright, now's my chance to do what I have no idea, but I'm taking it. Huh? Some kind of spotlight over there. Probably a guard tower swarming with dudes who would love the distinction of snatching the sweet ass. At the same time, hiding in plain sight might be one of my better options. A path split. You know, for all my griping about being powerless, there's something to be said for letting other people bear the burden of responsibility. The left path seems tempting. That seems all the more reason to ignore it and go to the right. Problem solved. I raced down the path and crossed over a makeshift bridge, only to be stopped by a large gap. Right. So my choices are to wait here in the open and hope that Leon is the next person to reach me, or to jump across and try to hide in Big Brother's neighborhood. I could hear someone shouting behind me. Someone who was definitely not Leon. A lot easier to make choices when there's only one. I leapt across the gap and assessed my hide-and-seek options. Gotta avoid the searchlight, obviously, and the dudes. But other than that, easy peasy. Surprisingly few goons hanging around back here. Maybe they have to revere Saddle's visage every hour or something. I huddled behind the wall for what seemed like several minutes without hearing so much as a cackle. Nobody cropping up behind me, I decided to head over to the little window and get a lay of the island. What do you mean, what was that sound? That wasn't me, that was the game. This is all so strange. Where's the guy I pushed into the ocean? Was that not him shouting behind me? Is eaten by shark too great of a hope? Not that I'm complaining. The best kind of waiting is safe waiting, after all. It's just that when life gives me lemons, it's hard to see it as an act of encouragement. And that's pretty much why. I think Leon just showed up. Oh yeah, he did. That was a pretty short episode. Jailhouse Rock. As if I hadn't experienced enough iterations on the theme of entrapment, I was carelessly tossed into a makeshift jail cell. So my night ends the way it began, with me locked in a storage room. An anthrax letter somebody just keeps forgetting to mail off. Remember, Dad? People like us don't go to prison, you said. You apparently didn't imagine that karma might get creative. I'm so sorry, Alfonso. Your touching act of defiance only brought me about 15 minutes of actual freedom. You just weren't so useless. Sensing my shame and doubt starting to circle like vultures, I decided to get up and poke around. Test a doorknob for old time's sake. Yep, locked. Although, hey, open bars. It's like they're daring me to yell for hours. The rest of the room just seems to be stray boxes, so I headed toward the barred window. I didn't really expect to see anything, but then something or someone caught my eye. Down there. Is that a woman? I wonder if she'd be able to hear me. Hopefully she's not some immoral executive type trying to secure a seat in the boss man's New World Order. Hey, you lady! Up here! Can you see me? guess she could hear me because she quickly looked in my direction. I couldn't see her expression, but her eyes knew. I need some help, please! My pleas reached her. They certainly didn't inspire much. Instead, she turned away and pulled out a small gun. With a quick shot fired into the night, she suddenly swung away like freaking Spider-Man. So, can't say I had Carmen Sandiego in my party dress. Like crazy kidnapping bingo card, but there it is. Carmen Sandiego in a party dress? Okay. I didn't have time to game theory the woman's presence, because my attention was suddenly ensnared by the growing sound of footsteps marching in my direction. Shit. I might need to make myself scarce for a minute. Driven by nothing more than a primitive urge to evade scary men, I darted into the back of the room only to remember that it was a dead end. Just after a few seconds, there was a loud beep and the squealing of a rusty door. I could hear the men shuffling toward me, clearly not in any particular hurry. One of them poked their head around the corner and reached out for me. I ducked underneath the table, crawled to the other side, and bolted toward the door. Oh, if there were ever a time to employ my idea of yelling for Leon, this is it.
Leon!
Goons seemed to know this was an exercise in futility. They didn't even try to bum rush me. They just ambled up behind me slowly, like creeps. I would say, I forgot my nose sprays, but I already did them today. Can't do them too much because it's not good.
Help me, Leon!
Nevertheless, I persisted. Why is it always ugly men who want to bust into your bubble? Ah! Some Spanish words that are probably not, you want to get some coffee? Okay, this guy is putting me off seriously bad vibes. I know he's pissed, but I am Settle's precious guest. Creepster inched toward me, but then stopped all of a sudden to glance at the ceiling. I followed his gaze and saw the problem. A security camera. Could somebody named Leon be watching it? Apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks that's a possibility. With the distraction over, my heart remembered the imminent danger and returned to panic pumping. The goon glared at me with his weird, milky eyes. I instinctively began to scoot away. Why don't you boys pick on someone your own size? That voice. Could it be a troublesome woman? A second later, I was staring with somewhat morbid glee at a bloody spout where the creepster's head used to be. There goes the other one. This lady knows how to get it done. Professionals, man. Sorry to leave you with a mess. But don't worry, I'm sure Leon will come for you soon. Hey, who are you? How do you know Leon? I'm with the FBI. But can you keep a secret? Don't tell Leon you saw me. It's safer that way. I don't know. Yeah, I won't tell him immediately. Good girl. You make sure that bodyguard of yours treats you right. He means well, but he's a little dense. I know. I'm glad that Ada's like, yeah, he's dense. And she's gone. What a cool lady. I told Dad those diversity initiatives would be good for the Bureau. Goons did indeed dissolve. When their particles settled, all that remained was the sound of wind playing with the waves. And no, they didn't have keys on them. Believe me, I checked. Nothing else to do, I returned to the back of the room to let the adrenaline finish flushing through my bloodstream. I only sat down a minute when exhaustion pulled on my body like an anchor. The prospect of further tears was barely a hum compared to the siren call of sleep. Leon, please hurry. Uh-oh. What is this? Okay. It's not even the right game. What? Okay. What? I'm not doing anything. Hey, who's the guy? Is that the merchant in the middle? I don't know. Maybe it was. Leon's an angel. He's got a big butt, too. Ah! My guardian angel. Could he be nearby?
Leon! Leon!
As Leon slid up to the door, I immediately heeded the call that had emanated from his smoldering gaze. The one that said, "Shut the fuck up." He quickly... Oh shit. He quickly inspected the lock and recognized that he lacked whatever was needed to open it. He looked back at me and nodded.
Wait!
Waiting? Wow. Now there's an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Man hurriedly turned around and slipped out through a door on the right, presumably in search of a key, or just as good, a hamburger. I was kinda hoping to cross conjugal visit off my bucket list, but oh well. Guess I'll just engage in the mystic female art known as waiting on a man. Conjugal visit? Really, Ashley? I'm still feeling pretty high strung. No, I haven't had the opportunity to meditate for a while. I think that's just what I need to bring the temperature down. Self-soothing. Here I come. Breathe in, breathe out. You are enjoying a relaxing stay on the taxpayer's dime at a luxurious seaside resort. The ocean's salty musk lingers on your skin like a lover's cologne, and your mind is consumed by the desire for a hot bath. You are surprised, or more accurately, delighted, to find your bodyguard already partaking of this pleasure, water glistening in the hard lines of his biceps. I can't. This is so ridiculous. And then the ghost of Luis wanders into your dimensional space. What? No, this is all wrong. You can't just wear normal clothes. You're supposed to be sexy, goddammit, sexy. I'll show you sexy. Not a bad save, Leon. Not bad at all.
Leon.
You okay?
Maybe it's because it's the only question he asks, but I'm starting to love hearing those two little words. It's true.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Music to my elephantine ears. I hope we see Babby again. I miss him. Just want to say, I am so glad I didn't have to spend 20 years chiseling my way out of here with a tiny pickaxe. I mean, what Bibles would I even hide it in? As we rounded the corner, Leon stopped abruptly as a small object came floating toward the window. Is this the part where Saddle sends trained bats to attack us? Because that seems like something he would do. Paper airplane? What is this? My 5th grade homeroom? Wait, what the fuck is that? Man's been flirting with every thirsty bitch in Putaville, Spain, not named Ashley Graham, and now they're just trampling all over my hidden affections with their amorous communications? Heads are gonna fucking roll. Wait a second. Realistically, the number of people who could have sent that letter has got to be tiny, right? And by tiny, I mean Miss San Diego. Leon picked up the note and pored over it with a glimmer in his eye that I hadn't seen from him before. Was Leon in an unrequited office romance with the hot bureau lady? And would Lifetime Originals accept that script if I wrote it? Remembering that I promised the lady I wouldn't mention her, and also wanting to mask my jealous rage, I turned away from Leon as he read. Instead, I tried to run the calculus on how she got that plane to glide in here so perfectly. Consummate professional that he was, Leon stowed his tender feelings in order to deal with more pressing problems. The goons coming to break our knees. She did! One problem solved. 2 problems solved. We're up to 2.5 then. And done. Join us next week for another exciting episode of Leon S. Kennedy Problem Solver. You know that's exactly what I would be saying if I was playing an Otome game. And I found out there was another chick after my guy. You know it. Whoever wrote this or made this game is like an Otome gamer, like through and through. Like some of the shit that Ashley says, I would be totally thinking when I'm playing these games. You know what? I'm not even ashamed of it. It's just what it is. What a secret to a clean prison break was just a well-armed special ops agent. We're smarter, not harder, criminals of the world. Granted, it helps that we're dealing with some rank amateurs here. I mean, look at this chump, not even recognizing how badly he's about to be crossboned. And now look at him, a sad, dissolving husk. Was your stupid arrow pistol worth it, sir? Was it? Approximately 1 second after passing through the door, Leon pulled out his shotgun and did that little posturing thing that says, "Stop being visually present." This close range, shells pelted my head and covering my ears accomplished about as much as Mom's literacy program. Leon can't cause major. It'd be nice if he could give me the tiniest forewarning before he starts a rocket concert with his gun. Whew, glad that's over. I suppose I should just be grateful that I'm on this side of Leon's onslaught. Is it too much to ask that he brought me some earplugs? Leon pressed the button on the control board to reopen the exit. I think we all know how this is going to go. Hey, I don't need eyes in the back of my head to know what that means. Aw, man, it feels like forever since I last saw Leon Roundhouse kick somebody. Likes don't have a friendly fire setting, so I should probably just dump the end. Seems to be the theme right now. Now we escape to a helicopter, armed with turrets. I get to shoot! Dear sweet God, that smell! Like someone made deviled eggs out of a roadkill!
Looks like this is it.
Hey, Matt Newey. Apparently this bears emphasizing.
Stinks.
Sure does.
I don't know, I feel like we're actually in agreement on this. I swear to God, his smile is like a sexy terrorist. You know it's bad news, but you can't help but keep looking. However, I did protest as a matter of principle, kind of like how one might ask a suicide bomber to please refrain from exploding.
No way, Leon.
Way.
Sexy terrorist! Hold up. Let's hit pause for a second and evaluate this moment. Positive, I'm holding Leon's hand. Negative, we're leaping into garbage. Also positive, Leon finally gets to be in the garbage with me. Also negative. Oh, shit. Ow. See, Leon isn't the kind of man who likes to cuddle after he fucks you in the ass. What? What was that? Oh, good thing the husband wasn't listening. Yeah, he's not listening. Only if we dived headfirst into the griping married couple of 20 years stage of our relationship, I decided to, well, gripe.
Are you out of your mind?
I mean, obviously, but it'd be good to get his opinion.
I knew you'd be fine if you landed on your butt.
I was waiting for this. Wait. Let's evaluate. I know where this is going. Let's evaluate. Negative, he's mucking my butt, and more generally, my safety and autonomy. Positive, he's thought about the size of my butt. Now let's collate my feelings about this and see what the old noodle spits out as a response. You... feigned anger. Good call, brain. If they did, well, you know what? Screw the VR version. That's like one of the best lines in the whole game. I'm sure Leon knows an idle threat when he sees one. He still reacted with a gentleman's grace. That's worth something. Hold up, I just realized I landed on something gross. It was like pancake syrup mixed with dog shit.
What is this?
Come on, let's go.
Man seems awfully skittish all of a sudden over some sticky, human-shaped garbage. I gotta remember, not everyone has my deep experience with trash. Leon hurried over to the switch in front of us and opened the gate. Now, I thought maybe it was just the aggressive bacteria farts, but I'm starting to sense a real malevolence down here.
What is that thing?
Ah! Flesh spikes! What is that thing? Man hauling ass was, for the moment, a sufficient answer. Darted past the second gate, only to encounter the next problem. Moving forward, next to some prick leaving their companion cube in the middle of the path. Rushed over to another lever that closed the gate behind us, giving us a few seconds to assess the situation against the, I don't know, even kinkier Voldo? Oh, God, it's disgusting! It moves like someone injected Jell-O into its bones, which is pretty meta considering, you know, gelatin. Leon took aim at the red barrel and waited for the creature to undulate its way toward us. It's bothering with this tactic. I'm guessing regular bullets don't kill it outright. Hey, it's been a while since I saw Leon destroy a barrel. I'm glad he hasn't forgotten his hobbies in all of this. Yes! We can say add to the counter. Woo! Good old barrel blast. And also, whoa! Gasoline smell. Maybe that finally explains the combusting barrels back at the church. Almost 3 down, 100 to go. Creature distracted, we hurried over to the metal box blocking our exit. Oh, Leon, you're so proud, refusing to ask for help with pushing a box that probably weighs more than both of us combined. There were 10 of us. Leon, these noodle arms might not look like much, but they are absolutely baking in adrenaline. Push with all my push, and after a painful series of seconds, our effort paid off. Box dropped into the wastewater below and we raced across. Only to find the exit blocked, because has literally anything in this godforsaken place been easy? Yeah, Leon, I don't think that's going to be nearly enough steps back. Darted back to the other side of Garbage Street and waited behind another explosive barrel. When it broke, blast it. When Leon readied his only strategy, I looked back at Spike Lee, who seemed to be flailing against the closed gate. Those liquid bones, he could surely slide through the bars, but hey, you're not going to see me complaining about a stupid enemy type. Oh my God! It can open doors with its mind! It has a mind! To my horror, I realized the creatures were effectively sandwiching us. Ragged, sickly breathing, I detected an unnerving tone of hunger, like how you imagine men who buy girls' underwear off the internet. Oh, God. In an effort to reduce my bodily harm and emotional investment, I ducked and waited for either success or flesh spike impalement. Fortunately, the one in front of us won the race, allowing Leon to trigger the trap and buy us a few seconds of fiery chaos in order to stay alive. Seriously, another box? And just barely blocking the door? Why is everything the worst? Summoning every ounce of strength left in my exhausted body, we pushed that box the cool 13 inches necessary to pass through. Whoever designed this fucking world is an asshole. Oh my gosh. So, we talk about the garbage pail heads too soon? Wait, oh, garbage pail heads? What? Yeah, I get it. This new room featured the same sweltering heat of Salad's lava moat as the opulence. Hey, it's just occurred to me that if Leon's here, it means I can think about Salad in the past tense. How great is that? In any case, this area was apparently off limits because the manual laborers pulled out their crossbows and hatchets. Usually I just get catcalled in construction zones, so it's a nice change of pace. Oh, the shot, Leon. I'm so glad we're married, and I can't wait to touch your waist. What? Rushed onward until we came to a sudden drop-off that just screamed accessibility lawsuit. Jumped down to find a seeming dead end, an oddly positioned wrecking ball suspended over an open lava hole. It's not often you get to see a whole year's worth of OSHA violations in a single room. Maybe she's just needing to do that because she's coping. Maybe that's her way of coping with this. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. That she's daydreaming about Leon to cope with the situation. Thinking about it, what's up with evil people in lava? Did they think about installing solar panels and were like, not bad, but I want it to be more like the sun, you know, on fire? Anyway, catching the distinct smell of a trap, I carefully scanned the room for anything less than obvious. Fortunately, my keen senses did not disappoint.
Look, there's a gate here.
I mean, it's not much of a gate now, but wrecking balls have a way of changing that.
Ahí está.
Damn, boys rushing in here like I just shouted 3 boobs. Yeah, she has COVID. Laggies preoccupied with their burning skin, we rushed over to the control room to see that Leon had put 2 and 2 together. There seemed to be a switch that controlled the wrecking ball. Leon commanded me to pull it while he stood guard. Hey, all the utility of cranking, none of the arm strain. I'm on it. As I took hold of the switch, an eager satellite bum rushed our orbit. Kinda busy here, Leon. You wanna deal with that? Snatch me up, satellite, but you can't stop what I've set in motion. This isn't a room. Wait, hold on. Did they just kill her? Leon, you fuck.
No.
What? How did she die? What? Hold on. Wait, I didn't even get options. This really feels like one of my playthroughs. Oh, call me crazy, but I think I just jumped into a different timeline. Man, these parasite powers are getting weird. Ah, well, what's a girl to do? Sorry, dead me, but the show must go on. I see this timeline's Leon doesn't like to play with fire, considering the version of me that's ashes on the ground. It's only to my benefit. Chaos. We rushed into the control room and Leon directed me to pull the switch. Deja vu? She was riding the thing. Yeah, this is the superior timeline. Oh no, Leon! I can't imagine how much that hurts. What? Uh-oh, the timelines are converging. Still, I feel your pain, Leon. I, too, was hoping for a no-damage run. At this stage, we might need to settle for a no-amputation playthrough. Come see me, I think I just dropped my contact. False alarm. I've got great vision. I glanced over at Leon to see how he wanted to proceed. In return, he sharply nodded at the switch, wanting to tell me twice. Alright, that's 2. One more should do it. Just gotta wait another minute. Look alive, Leon. Well, this is off to a good start. God damn it, we're getting swarmed here. We're so close to escape. That's it. No more delicate damsel. My God is my witness. I'm not moving from this spot until that switch has been pulled. Oh, I don't like how much popping heads sound. Like opening a shaken soda can. Actually, it kind of does, huh? But hey, now I can finally give up Diet Coke. Another win for trauma. Come on. All these chunks of... I can't... I just said some of the lines just go too fast. Okay, slightly deterred. Come on, baby. Wait, what's going on?
Lord,
This, I'll be on the ground. Phew, that was way too eventful. It did teach me an important lesson. I'm pretty sure, like, some of the lines are actually tied to the animation. Well, maybe it does, but I think it might be tied to the animation. I don't know. Phew, that was way too eventful. It did teach me an important lesson. Courage is a fool's game. It's the final round. Ready, set, wreck! Leon, looking rather done with getting beat up, we hobbled our way past the remaining goons and made our escape. I don't even think I have auto-scroll on. So long, losers. I hope you fall into lava and lose your workplace safety lawsuit. Did. Oh my gosh. I like how when I actually put my best of video of that up on YouTube with all like my deaths and shit, there were people who were like, "Oh, you can totally tell this is the first time she ever played this game, and it was like my 5th." It's not lying. I'm like, oh, I'm just not gonna say anything. Once we were in the next room, I exhaled like my lungs had been accumulating hot air for years, so I breathed like saddle, basically. A little guilty, though, worrying about my own stress level when Leon was over here with arrow wounds in his torso. This is my fault. I had bothered to collect more of those herbs when I was alone. Though in my defense, I was in mortal peril. All things considered, I am blameless. Fortunately, we were able to proceed without much drama. Apparently, nobody was paid enough to follow us, and the corridor itself was quiet. It was too quiet. Come on, can't I just allow myself to believe this could be a safe space? I'm not that jaded yet, am I? Scratch that, I am excessively jaded. In lay terms, I believe that's called a nope. Power walked back toward the entrance, clear with the knowledge that this was going to be more fight than flight. Of course, we'd be waltzing through on the day where all the Garbadors decide to make a pilgrimage to their trash mecca. Man gave me a quick, silent head nod, which I took to mean get the hell out of the way. Did I comply? Yes, of course. I was safely behind Leon. He took out his rifle and equipped it with some kind of scope I hadn't seen him use before. I don't know what new toys mean. What the shit now? Stow yourself from combat, Ash. Oh my god, what is this? So here's the situation. Leon's hurt, there's nowhere to run, and Jack Jellington wants to show us the real Nightmare Before Christmas. I better save. I'm probably gonna die here. This means one thing. It's time for Ashley Graham to get serious. If I can jump timelines, surely I can take down a bad eunuch. Now, should I try to act as Leon's aim assist or focus on something my latent abilities? Oh shit. We'll do a special. Oh! We're bringing Trashley in! Trashley, if you can hear me, I need your help. Give me the clear-sightedness I so desperately need. Ah, I see now. Its body is full of parasites that act as nerve centers. I'm sorry I ever associated you with refuge, Trashley. Now, let's see if knowledge really is power. Attack! Its weak points are exposed. Pull this bastard back to the trash heap, Leon. Got him! Now what? Not the chunks. On second thought, feeling okay about the chunks. Sure, they seem like a violence against me, but they're also a tangible symbol of karmic justice. It's all a matter of perspective. And look, money! I see it as some trash the creature ate when you can envision it as the spoils of war. There's nothing reframing cat things. He did. Poor Leon. He stopped in the middle of the corridor as it diverged into two paths. Now the logical part of me says, please just keep moving straight. My god, this is a nightmare. Why succumb to anxiety when you can reframe it as adventure? It would be the most adventurous thing to do in this situation. In the scenic route, of course. It's not an obnoxious diversion. It's not a rewarding excursion. And if you can perceive my thoughts, move them to the left. Oh, yeah! The success streak continues. It's too bad every fiber of my being screams out for this bug to be zapped. I could make a crap ton of money as a psychic. I mean, the marketing practically writes itself. Oh, your husband died? Well, why not send him a telegram? Isn't 10,000 a small price to pay for closure? Oh, jeez. That's Cashley seeping through. Oh, would you look at that? A conspicuously placed button at the end of an obnoxious avenue. It's gotta be good for something. Press it, Leon. Wait, what if it's just an alarm? It sounded more like an unlocked door than an alarm. That distinction might be lost on murderers. Starting to get a little nervous. Just to be on the safe side. Leon, kick the door open! Oh my. It's game time! Alright, we're doing this again. Damn, this one is already really close. I might have to settle for this fight being more quick than clean. Trashley, last time I swear, bail me out. Points identified. Commence the attack, Leon. What? Leon, no! He's too hurt. He can't hold his gun up. We're fucked. You hear me? Fucked. Wait. There's a voice. It's like a drum beat marching out of the darkness. It's saying, Ashley. Jesus, my Jesus. No choice. Better to live with regrets than not to live at all. Ashley, kill! What? Oh my god. Your peace with God, you rancid reprobate. Arrgh! That was fun, wasn't it? Good, clean fun. With no further trash beasts to impede our progress, we arrived at a half-opened gate. Leon had the very bright idea to pull at the lever next to the gate, but nothing happened. This is what happens when you let Toothy McGarbage Face gobble up your electricians. Unless those were the electricians? Considering Leon Leon's injuries and my delightfully petite frame, I think I'm the logical person to go under the gate. Plus, maybe he can catch another whiff of my butt. I mean, a visual whiff.
Leave it to me, Leon.
Yeah, I know what you like, baby cakes. No! Ashley, he's dense. Ada even said it. And done. Just think of how different life would be if I had been this useful for the last 10 hours. Finally reached the end of this long hallway and found our last remaining obstacle, a large door flanked by 2 switches. Bet we have to throw them both simultaneously in order to unlock the door, like a buddy lock. You ain't got a bud, then this door's a dud. Some stupid crap like that. The point is, today, I'm that buddy. I stepped into buddy formation, but then got a little nervous. What if I mess up? Will goons drop out of the ceiling each time we fail? Will my otherwise charming klutziness finally get on Leon's nerves? Sweats considerably. You can do this, Ashley. Pretend that Leon will take you to an upscale restaurant if you get it right the first time. Now, at the count of 3, we'll both pull the switch. Oops, that went a little faster than I expected. But I'll get it this time. Wait! Still getting warmed up. It's all the sensory deprivation making me jittery. Yes, that's it. There we go. What? Hey there, friend. Are you okay? Like, are you conscious? Have sufficient bodily fluids? I know you're just trying to help me out, but if you need a nap, it's cool. I understand. Shit, I can't even do this. In case we made it through here alive and in one piece. Now, discounting some of Leon's tissue damage and the version of me that I left to squat in a great dumpster in the sky. Other than those things, I'm not drunk. Ashley showed concern for my well-being, so whatever. Oh yes, Bulldozer Simulator 2004. Only be called fate. Leave it to me,
Leave it to me, Leon.
Oh, she says it. Who's wasting their time on licensing exams for heavy equipment now, Dad? I like the chibi. This is it. The embodiment of power, subject to my will. Don't you worry, Smashly. The next 10 minutes will be defined by a single word. Carnage. Okay, so let's see here. Wow, is this it? 2 levers, an engine key, and some pedals. Simple enough, but man, cheap. Truly, nobody cuts corners on their world domination plans quite like saddlebags. Ah well, let's just hope the man's keeping as much gas in the tank as money in the bank. Fresh newfound sense of utility. Exhaustion faded away and I became laser focused on plowing forward, ideally over some dudes. Which is why I was so disappointed when I suddenly sensed that all the dudes
Behind
were...
us!
As we were trudging along at a blistering 7 miles per hour, some of the more athletic ones managed to leap into the cargo bag. But their extreme hitchhiking was really necessary since we were soon forced to stop at a sealed door blocking the path. What shall I do? Ah! Yes! How you like me now? Woo! That's my baby. I looked back to see how Leon was faring. I thought about sticking the bulldozer in reverse and running over some of the goons. It seemed like he had it under control, so I just drove on. Continued along at an even clip, and things seemed to be looking up. The number of aspiring jumpers dwindled, and nothing was really slowing down for them to score. Nothing's gonna stop us now if this girl runs out of... what the... truck? This guy's getting ideas, thinking... what are we gonna do? Tailgate us? I'm sure Thomas the Tank can handle a little bruising. Yeah, on the other hand. The truck is getting awfully close. Put him down, Leon. Hell yes! And as a bonus, the truck is now blocking the path, making it harder for the goons. Never mind. That moving along at a glacial pace was the best I could do. I drove on as Leon valiantly attended to his fresh onslaught. As he began to cull the herd, we were faced with the flaming reappearance of Trucker Carlson. Damn it! Can't even outrun a truck that's literally on fire! A critical reminder of the importance of being agile! Oh, I think we're about to be saved by a clearance bar. Just cover our asses for 15 more seconds, Leon. Come on, come on! Yes! Cancer culture at its finest. Fortunately, we didn't have much time to savor the victory. We immediately pulled into a loading platform designed specifically to inconvenience us. And I'm sure it was. Stuck the switch on the ledge above, which needed to be reset in order for us to go anywhere. I've gotten out to do it, but the seat was nice and warm, so...
I'm leaving it to you.
Yeah, that was definitely Smashley in the back. And headed up to up the ladder toward the switch. Naturally, minions popped out of nowhere to impede him. So they're up there, they sneaked up behind me. Okay, now I know the universe is trolling me. This is a sealed room. Are they parachuting in from heaven? I swear if Babby is teaching them to teleport behind my back. What is Leon doing up there that's taking so long? Finally, Leon hit the switch and the lift came back online. I thought he might have to boldly leap from the ledge to make it in time, but no, the lift was nice and waited for him to get back safely. Now that that little distraction is over, I'm ready to ride this iron bull all the way to the finish line. It's 12 o'clock, Leon! What's that? Stupid! Sounded bad. Should have dissolved faster, bub. Leon moved to deal with the goons attacking from the rear while I got to work on another door in front of us. Yeah, that face is definitely Smashley. This really does have all the hallmarks of a last-ditch effort, doesn't it? It means we've gotta be close. Freedom is within my cold, clammy grasp. The gate. There's still one less to worry about. No. In case Leon wasn't
It's coming right at us!
I shouted. Leon leapt into action, pelting the Ramikaze with every bullet he had. It's too close. There's not enough time. You're right, Smashley. The power is in my hands. All that I need is the will to smash! Did we do it? I don't know. All the video in this is like 2 FPS. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on. Whoa. We're alive? God damn, your keen sense of destruction came through, Smashley. Smashley? Oh, right. Alone again, naturally. Well, this is one way to blunt the pain of loss. Oh crap, that hits fast. Gee, I think we're high. My brain feeling like it was reenacting an ice skating routine. I almost didn't register us stopping by Babby in the next room. Hey, wait a sec. That's not Babby. It's the guy with the drug eyes. Martinez. Damn, son, you are looking baked. Yeah. Gave Martinez an exaggerated thumbs up, and I'm almost confident he nodded back. Yeah, we've never been tighter. Oh, okay. Babby's actually the merchant. You missed that in the last episode. So, I was talking to the merchant, and I asked what his real name was, or Ashley asked what his real name was, And he's like, I can't tell you, but why don't we come up with the code name? So I thought I was giving Ashley the code name Babby, but was actually the merchant. So now she calls the merchant Babby. It's just how it is. Well, if it isn't the Alpha Cheese himself, come to play with the mice.
I can feel them growing ever so strongly inside you.
Give the dude credit. He's a master of making conversation really awkward, really fast.
Sadler!
Perhaps you can resist, but you cannot disobey.
It just occurred to me that he has really long nails. Kind of bad. Too bad about the rest of them. Come to me, Ash. Oh no. No! Obey? No, I don't want to obey! Shit. Fine. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? Of course I'll come, Leon. I've been waiting so long for you to ask. Oh no. Oh, no. Out of the way, Peck. My true love awaits me. Okay. I love that was a Willow reference. Strange. It sounds like a completely inconsequential person just called out to me. I respond accordingly. Took me on hand, it was all like an angel's hand. A little cold, but that was fine. My burning desire made up the difference. Man, I'm so glad we're finally together like this. I'll never leave your side again. You know, Leon seems taller than he did a minute ago. I like that. No. Shit. Seriously. Oh. So, where are we going exactly, my love? A place where you will be safe until such time as you can be flown back to America. That's so great to hear! I gotta admit, Leon, you really pulled this together. I don't want to say I ever doubted you, but there were some genuine moments of concern. Leon? I look like Leon to you. I love your dry sense of humor, Leon. Who else would you look like? Saddlebags? Please. As if you could ever look that much like a deflated tire. Interesting. So it seems I arrived too late for the meeting. It's totally fine, Leon. I mean, Spain and Massachusetts are separated by millions of years of tectonic drift. Even a beast like you can only accomplish so much. Sir! Krauser. Now that Ashley is safe in my care, I'm entrusting you to deal with the remaining problems. Man, are you working with Krauser? It's like you've overcome your past differences and partnered up for a better future. It's wonderful to see. Yeah, right, a better future. I'll go address the last few roadblocks. See that you do. I'm so happy that you and Krauser reconciled, despite him being so, how should I say, churlish? Is there anything you can't do, Leon? A moment. You're saying Krauser and I have a history. You would know, silly. Krauser told me that you two went way back. Interesting. I will have to revisit those old memories with them later. I'd love to see a fly on that wall. Speaking of flies on the wall, oh Leon, don't feel like you need an excuse to cop a field. This buttboard is 100% open. No, that wasn't me. Oh. That was the husband. He didn't open a beer though. He opened a water. No. It seems a little pest has latched onto you. I'll handle it. I appreciate it, Leon. You know the bad experiences I've had with bugs tonight. Even just thinking of them gets me a little antsy. Get it? To be safe, I will leave a little gift for anyone who might be pursuing us. After all, your safety is paramount. You're so generous, Leon. And you gave me that golden egg back on the gondola. I'm so happy. Yes, of course. Your happiness is my own. I hope you don't mind that I sorta gifted it to Luis and he died. I don't know why, I just had a feeling it could bring him back to life. That sounds so dumb in hindsight. You did what now? Well, shit. You don't think I'm too weird or anything, but I had a vision of like a chicken god who told me to put the egg in his chest hole. You know, the one Saddle made. Awful business. It was probably just a mild hallucination brought on by stress and hunger. I hear that's not uncommon in hostage situations. Well, perhaps I will check on old Luis when this is all said and done. I am fascinated to know. If he is alive, tell him to call me. I'll make sure he gets a Presidential Medal of Freedom. Aw, you took the time to adopt and train a dog while we were here. That's wonderful. I think he's Kimo Kawaii. What's his name? Well, I think her name was Maria at one time. But I usually just call her It. Like from the Stephen King book. Oh, sorry to misgender you, Maria. I mean it. Listen closely, my pet. I want you to hide somewhere nearby and prepare for the hunt. If you sense some prey wander by, lure them into your playpen. That's right, It. You messed the baddies up good. Well, Ashley, if you're ready, let us be on our way. After you, sweet cheeks. Fucking called Sadler sweet cheeks. So, Leon, when you say... When would you say is the exact... Oh, shit, I missed it. Let's gotta go back to the log. So, Leon, when would you say is the exact moment you fell in love with me? Because for me, it was that moment when I first saw your beautiful eyes and your perfect hair and your excellent jaw. And also there were bubbles, and I still don't know what that was all about. But anyway, Leon, back to my original question. Do you prefer a spring or fall wedding? Oh, or maybe on a beach. But the extended Graham family is flipping huge. Lots of cousins. They don't skimp on the gifts. Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away. I didn't let you answer the question. Go ahead. I'm sorry, what? Turning off the lights, eh, Leon? Those gondola rides just put you in a mood, don't they? With all the slow grinding. I'm sorry. Like, the fact that Sadler is just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Have you been like this the whole time? You mean hella thirsty? Oh yeah. I just didn't want to bother you, but I don't know. There's this raw animal magnetism I can't just seem to deny anymore. And it feels great. Right. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I only turned the lights off to allow It to hunt better. We'll be leaving by that ladder anyway. Now, let's proceed carefully. You go first, I'll follow. I think I don't know your ulterior motives, Leon. But it's fine. Gaze to your heart's content. Come again? Oh, I'm sure I will, you monster. But what you say we get the first one under our belts, hmm? On second thought, I'm going to go up first, just in case someone is planning to ambush us at the top. That, my handsome husband, is why you are getting paid the big bucks after you. God. Wouldn't you know it, what awaited us at the top of that ladder was not a malicious minion, but some of the most precious memories of my life. music. God. What is this? Why, you don't like their saxophone? How do you know it's lewd music, BB10? Mike! No! That was Mike! Damn it. My dear Ashley, after all that has happened today, I imagine you must be very tired. I thought you might like a little nap. So thoughtful, Leon. I wouldn't mind a nap, as long as it involves some cuddling. Yes, well, I'm afraid there's only enough room for one person in this resting chamber. But I promise you will be very comfortable without me. Leon, I promised myself that I would stay by your side always. I meant that more than figuratively. And I value your commitment, Ashley. But do not worry. I will be close by, watching over you as you rest. Oh, Leon, you're so sweet. You're like a river of chocolate and an ocean of cream. Go ahead and get in if you would. I'm a little nervous. I'm not used to sleeping in what do you call it? A resting chamber? It is perfectly safe. The technology is designed to maintain an ideal atmosphere. Temperature, sound, oxygen levels, all calibrated for maximum resonance. Wow, it's half as good as your sales pitch. I'll be impressed. You're too good to me, Leon. Your well-being could not be more important to me, Ashley. You must return to your father in pristine condition. Oh, like Dad even cares. I mean, you've been wonderful, Leon, but let's be honest. He has a $400 billion military budget, and he sent one man to rescue his only daughter from a dangerous cult? Is that even love? That is an interesting point. But don't worry. Things will be different when you return. I will make sure of it. I hope you're right, Leon. I really do. But now rest. I will come for you when it is time for the trip home. Give me a kiss. Good night. Get in the pod. You're cute and you're stingy. Don't think we're gonna be one of those wait until marriage couples, Leon. Dios mío. Even Sadler's getting tired of her. This is cozy. So you promise you'll be watching over me, Leon? Of course. I won't let anyone take you away again. And next you wake, a new world will greet you. That's right, Leon. See you on the other side. Yeah, must be bad for her. Almost. Yeah, pretty much. She's... Oh my god. What, Chewie? Why are you looking at me like that? Chewie, like, got up. It was, like, half up and half, like, it just staring at me. Like, I, like, got him mid-something. What is this? Probably. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Hi, Ashley. I've come to return you to America. What? The president has chosen you to be his daughter. What? Wow, really? But if he's the president, then he must be a boy, right? I've never daughtered for boys before. What? He's not just a boy, he's a president. Bet he's still a boy. Well, anyway, he asked me to give you this present. A present? Really? What is it? Freedom. Oh, I like freedom. Anybody smart enough to give me freedom can't be all bad, even if he is a boy. Well, I guess I can go as long as I don't have to vote for him. I'm guessing that was, some type of game. I don't know, that I'm not recognizing.
Move!
Let's go.
Feeling extremely groggy after leaving the pod, I was hardly aware of where we were going. It was only the shuffling of feet and the shriek of bullets to guide me forward. Then, like sunshine splitting a storm cloud, Leon's breathy voice appeared above the chaos. Stay with me, Ashley. We're gonna get out. We're gonna get it out. It was probably just a psychic thing, but it didn't matter. My heart clung to those words, and my skin bristled with the radical feeling. Hope. And I saw the chair.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
Man, how did you get that scar on your cheek? Wait, wants me to do what? Whoever left the sticky note saying, Presione el botón verde grande para eliminar el perecito. Just want to know I appreciate you. Dios bless.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, Leon, you're the only man who makes me unsure whether my moistness is nervous sweat or simmering lust. Godspeed, gorgeous idiots.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Here goes nothing.
Hopefully, not literally. So awful. Is it even doing anything? Aside from torturing him? Damn you, maleficent maggot. Let go of my man! Man, I'm so sorry. All this pain is my fault. And, well, Krauser's fault, too. I hope he's hurting every bit as much as you are. So that was horrible. Was it effective? OMG, it worked! Hell yeah! Succumb to science, you dirty little rib goblin!
How are you feeling?
Like $1,000,000.
Funny, because that's the amount of money I'm going to demand you be paid when we get out of here.
I thought you were gonna die. Alright. Guess I'm up.
Alright, Heart. You've been through a lot in the last 24 hours. This is the big one. Please don't explode. No! What? No! And of course it went through that whole line. What the hell? Oh! Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think the Sylvain dance is better. Oh, Chewie. It is very weird. The heck is going That was actually that whole scene was weird and uncomfortable.
You okay?
He's always asking that. Man. Fucking pervert. It's over. I'm not lying.
think it's time we go home.
I was too exhausted to tell him how much those words made me want to blow him. Oh God. So I just settled for that ageless classic. Silent, an affirmative nod. Ashley is just, she's... I don't even know if, like, in, like, other Otome games, if the MCs are as lusty as she is. It was just, yes, it was very weird and awkward. After a few minutes of pounding gravel and stocking up with Babby, we finally caught our breath at the base of an open elevator.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
Certainly wasn't eager about being left again, but being free of that parasite was also making me quite amenable. I watched Leon until he was finally out of sight. I wonder what he meant by not right. This hellhole that really could be anything. Another few minutes passed without much commotion, and I could feel my anxiety start to build. I know we're in less of a hurry now, but this is, like, the end of the game. Can't we just go? What could be so important? All of a sudden, a monstrous roar radiated from far above, and my panic went into overdrive. Jesus, Leon! Did you have to fight every boss? Hey, wait a second. It's that woman! No wonder she's zipping around like a sexy Spider-Man. She's got a grappling gun. What the hell am I doing not owning one of those? I don't know what role she's playing in all this, but she seems pretty concerned about what's happening, and it's all the justification I need to get up there. I'll show Leon that I can be an action girl, too. She just rides the elevator. Alright, gentlemen. You might have started this party, but Ashley Graham is here to make it rock. Yeah. That was... wow. Like, when you realize that a person's bad profile pic was actually their best profile pic, but I guess I should have known that Saddle would be just as ugly inside as out. I don't have much choice but to hope Leon can handle the Worminator, but I wish there was something I could do to help. Even if it's just to keep my anxiety in check. I know. I'll run up the hill and tell Babby to get out while the getting's good. Surely I can do that pretty fast. Oi, Ashley! You come to use up more of your question time, or am I just naturally magnetic? Abby, this is serious. You need to get off this island while you can. Something the matter? I swear I didn't sell dynamite to anybody. Oh, it's that there's a crazy priest up there that's transformed into a raging spider beast. So? So that doesn't concern you? I mean, it does sound pretty, but I try not to judge other people's hobby. Maybe you'll understand better if you just go look at it. If we just go look at it together. It's a date. Okay, only if we get to kiss, though. Yeah, you gotta kiss the merchant. So did it have any jewels on it? You know, like buried in the flesh. I was kind of freaking out, so I didn't really notice. The Spider-Man of yours blend in with the construction zones or something. Check your 3, man. Oh. Well, that does seem bad for business. You gonna push that button? Oh, yeah, sorry. Damn button. Well, Ashley, it's like I always say. Salesman goes where the money flows. And you know, circumstances what they are, it seems like the well's about to dry up. So I'll take your advice and pack it up. How do you get out? Do you have a boat or something? Oh, nah, too much upkeep when you can just fly. Wait, what? The fuck? My god, his backpack is actually a jetpack. That's how he moves around so easily. It wasn't magic, just science. To be fair, what is science but magic that works? Good luck, Ashley. Give my thanks to your bodyguard. He bought me a nice vacation to Rome. Abby, wait! Will I ever see you again? We're all moving in one direction, remember? I'm sure our paths will cross again someday. Until then, remember the golden rule. Gold is good. Maybe I should just wear a jetpack all the time. Would have saved me a lot of trouble. Anyway, I should hurry back. I don't want Leon to freak out over my absence.
Leon,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
I sprinted down the tunnel only to be confronted with a sharp drop-off. This is gonna stop us. More jump for posterity. Woo! Perfect is as perfect does. Continued running down the rest of the tunnel until we entered a spacious cavern. For us in that cavern was a lone jet ski, looking like the finest water seat I ever saw.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Ready, stub muffin. Let's blow before this island does. I think the last time I actually did this, I died. I don't know how, but I freaking died on this game. You know, in all the excitement, I neglected to ask about why this island is exploding. I suppose there will be time for that if we live. Shit, are those walls in front of us? Why would you set up speed traps for jet skis? I was the parasite, but I do miss being able to hack into Leon's neural network and influence his behavior. Effectively powerless. Just have to touch his waist more or something take place somewhere and hope that brings good luck. I don't know how I did it, but
I know. Just hold on.
Leon slammed the accelerator, zipping left and right as giant chunks of cave plummeted toward us like the world's most dangerous game of Tetris. At that speed, it took all my focus just to maintain my grip, so I closed my eyes and clutched his incredible abs like my life depended on it, which it really did.
Ashley!
Oh. Water. It's so soft. Or maybe it's just that all my bones are broken and I can't feel anything else.
Where are you?
I'm here, Leon. My will has chosen life.
Leon!
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea.
Just in time for the sunrise, too. I can't believe it. We survived until dawn.
Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Home? Really going home? I don't know whether to smile like a fool or cry like a baby. So instead, I just exercised my newfound freedom in the only way that seemed appropriate.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Friend zone. Oh shit. Yes.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know?
Could his rejection have anything to do with my age? My status? My late game brain jump? Who knows if affection points even transfer across space-time? Ah, it's gotta be because he's saving himself for another woman, like the lady in the red dress. It's always the lady in the red dress. And to mask the lingering pain of the rejection, and rejoicing in the luxury of more mundane concerns, I decided to probe the topic further.
So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Play that game with me, Leon.
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
I wonder, is there a part of me that I can't let go of either? No! I still believe! Oh my god, I gotta save this. I can't save! Okay. Luis. Yes, we're doing this. Luis, I still believe. Luis, it's hard not to think of you without crying. None of this would have been possible without your kindness. I haven't had time to think about it, but I miss him. Bad. I want to bury his jerk face in my boobs and tell him thanks 100 times. Is he really, though? But you can't bring a person back from the dead. Certainly not with a chicken egg, right? It's too crazy, but I want to believe. In the meantime, I might as well enjoy it. Dang it!
Where are you going, Leon?
What? And that is my story. Damn it! So she just put the chicken egg in his chest for nothing. Okay, that's actually pretty great. 4 years later. Whew. Memoir's finally done. Looking back on all of it now, that was some real crazy shit. In the book world, that means I'm gonna make bank. Did fudge some details, not really inaccuracies per se, more like cohesive additives, narrative supplements, you know, lies that tell the truth and all that. Huh? Someone's here. Hopefully it's just Dad swinging by for a courtesy call and not Dad being dropped off by Secret Service for drunkenly swimming in a fountain again. Yes! Yes! I'm so happy. Can I help you? Luis? Is that you? Small world, eh? You're alive? How is this possible? I was hoping to ask you that very question. Egg. Ah, so you know about the egg. Well, yeah, I kind of sort of put it in there. Ha! And there it is. Carré! I'm not sure if you ever knew this, but I was a researcher once upon a time, so this whole Lazarus thing has been, well, quite the vexation. But knowing it was you brings me great comfort. This is wild. I mean, how did you escape the castle? Where have you been all these years? Mostly in a hospital. I was in a coma for a long time, and I only awoke a year ago. I recovered quite quickly, although your huevo magico seems to have left me with this perpetual glow. Oh, the magic egg. It's not a bad look on ya. Ah, gracias. And for how I got out of the castle, well, it was not my own. I guess our friend Leon must have let the police in Madrid. Let the police in Madrid know what happened. They raided the place, there I was. I'm sure much to their surprise. Damn, Leon, he never tells me about anything. Makes sense. I mean, that castle is one giant crime scene. Fortunately, it won't be for much longer. It's under new ownership. Oh my god, don't tell me there are more salad czars. too long of a story for a hallway, but here's the short of it. My grandmother was apparently a Salazar who defected from the family when she married a local man, the abuelo. She died mysteriously before I was born. It was obvious now there was foul play. The abuelo would never talk about it, but he kept her wreath with the family symbol carved into it. It's very big, in fact. Never told me what it meant, but I think he trusted me to figure it out one day. And now, thanks to you, Leon, and some very good lawyers, I'm finally putting the pieces together. Please, I'm so happy for you, and I'm sure your grandfather would be too. Sounds like a real romantic. He was. It's where I picked up all my charm. Well, let's not go crazy. You are so cruel, senorita. Perhaps you'd like me better if I tell you that, as the sole remaining heir, I am now the owner of an ancient castle. So I was basically right about Luis being a rich prince. God damn, I'm good. Still no reason to give this man any more of an ego. It's not bad, although I've already seen a lot of it, so... How about I say the words I've been aching to say, and that is, I'm sorry. So sorry for what happened to you, for my role in all of it, and, of course, for being so rude when we first met. By all reason, I should have been the furthest person from your thoughts, and yet you saved me, a complete stranger, in a way that I cannot begin to explain. To be fair, neither can I. What I'm trying to say is that you are an incredible woman, Ashley, and I can never repay your kindness, but I would do anything to try. I'm reading the room, right? It sounds like you're asking if you could take me to an expensive dinner. Ha! For the gift of a new life, senorita, no price is too steep. Maybe you do have some charm after all, mister. Hey, I don't actually know your whole name. It's Serra. Luis Alfonso Serra. What? Alfonso! Yes, it's the name of mi abuelo's brother, supposedly. Never knew him personally, though. Why? It is a small world. We've got a lot to talk about. Why don't you come in and make some reservations? I think I'm going to be glad I auctioned off some things before I came here. So it actually ends. I wonder if you choose the Leon, if you do actually end up with Leon. I don't know. What did we learn?
Leave it to me, Leon.
Always put magic eggs into chest cavities.
Just trying to have fun.
Sorry. I'm sorry I kept you up to brawl.
Ashley, you stay here.
The game had its moments. Hey, it had me laughing more than a few times. Oh yes, the
I
bird.
see you have an eye for things.
Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
First, we would like to thank Camcom and the development staff behind Resident Evil 4, who may not like our little parody, but are nonetheless responsible for its existence. You shouldn't have made Leon such a himbo, but we're glad you did. I'm glad they admit that he's a himbo. Second, we extend immense gratitude to the following individuals on DeviantArt who performed the thankless work of extracting, rigging, and hosting the following 3D models. Without your efforts, Otome Edition wouldn't have been possible. And it's a bunch of people. And a bunch of more people. Sorry, I'm not reading through all these names. Third, we are hugely grateful for our playtesters who helped us find more bugs than we're willing to admit, blah, blah, blah. Fourth, we'd like to thank everyone who supported Otome Edition through its development. Okay? And last but not least, we would like to thank you, the player, for partaking in this experience. We hope the game brought you some respite from this chaotic world. And maybe even some small joy. Okay, yeah. Well, I already bought this. Well, I already technically donated money by giving them $4 on itch.io, so we're good. All right, that's it. We're done.